back to the channel. Now, today's video is going to be all about replicating a producer's signature style for uses of showing you different techniques and how to employ them in Maschine. So today's producer is Alchemist. Now, Alchemist employs several techniques that we're going to go through today. So without further ado, no more faffing about, let's get straight into it. So we are going to start off with a synth, right? So essentially one continuous note that is going to go through the entire beat. It's just going to sit under everything, and you'll see what I mean once we get into it. So we are going to look for keys. We're going to find a synth pad, and have a little scroll through. Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. So we'll drag that in. And there we have, and we will go into keyboard. Now we just want one long note. We're not going to mess about with chords or anything like that. We're just going to go for one continuous long note. So we're going to go for that. Before we go any further, let's set this BPM. We are rocking with Alchemist, so we are going to go for 90 BPM, maybe even a little bit lower than that one, maybe even 88. Okay. And that is going to go in a continuous loop. What we might do is stretch this out to 2 bars and have this go for 2. We're going to add a little bit of reverb to this. Bring it down a little bit, increase the reverb time. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to add is some piano. Let's have a look. Piano keys. Now, anytime I'm using piano, I will normally pick the gentleman. It's just a very standard, you know exactly what you're going to get with it. Basic gentleman, is it called? There it is. So we'll add that in. Now we are going to use chords for this one. So we have this continuous. Let's see if we get something that works. Now I want this to be in minor, so we're going to do for that. Let's try that. We'll go for 2 bars of that as well. And another thing we're going to do is just to give it its own kind of rhythm. We're going to break the chords up just a slight tad and just move these over slightly. Now we do that by holding Control on your keyboard, highlighting the note that you want to move, and you can just move that to any kind of position that you want. So if I give you that on its own, you can hear. It's almost like the keys aren't being pressed at the same time. So let's give it a bit more of a human feel. so next up, we're going to add some keys. So we need like some kind of melody in this as well. So I'm going to look for hybrid keys. Okay, let's click browser if we can find it a bit quicker there. Yep, there we are. We can see it. Hybrid keys. Scroll through. Here we are, face to face. I think we'll go for something like that. Let that load in. Again, we've got a keyboard. It's got a nice little rhythm to it as well. Yeah, we're going to try and get that to kind of offset from that piano. Let's try that. Sounds good. Another thing that Alchemist will do is he will add little kind of, if not effects, not always effects, but he'll add in different instruments and different elements into his beats for the start. Here we're going to try and show you an element of something that Alchemist does quite a lot in his beats, where he shows you the transition from the start of the bar to the end of the bar. So we're going to give that a go right now. So we'll go into another group. We're going to look at effects. Now let's look at, see, these are all things you can subtly use. Some with more effect than others. Let's go for that. Pop that one in there as well. So I'm going to use that one at the start of the beat, and this one at the end of this beat. So again, we'll make it 2 bars. Stick to the theme. Okay, let's give it a go. One here. Chuck in a bunch of reverb. captivate the listener's attention, keep them hooked in, so you're not just hearing instruments, you're hearing other things where your brain's kind of going, what is that? Right, so next we're going to add the drums. Let's go back to drums, let's have a little look. Again, if we click on these, we can just get a little not too keen on the sounds in that, but like we'll take the drums itself, see if we can find anything in here. Snare's okay. Don't need any of that. Crazy sounds in this one. Right, let's again give ourselves so yeah, we've got this. Let's give it a go. Let's get metronome in there as well, just to keep us right. There, taking over everything, that hi-hat. We'll bring that down a little bit. Keyboard. Now the snare I'm not too keen on. It's got that little tambourine hit midway through it. Now we could try and manipulate it a little bit. Rather than do that, we'll maybe just pick a different snare. now to finish off, we are going to go with some bass. Now what I like to use is the classic bass. Just gives you that classic sound. Let's have a look. You can find the bass. That's clean bass. Classic bass. Let's get further down than that. Let's give that a go. Difference on that. So if it's all the way up, you can hear that double effect is so much more intense. So if I just bring that down to like 30-40%, roughly about there.